Good morning, YouTube. It is Sunday, the 2nd of October, and it is London Marathon Day. I am standing outside Chad's house. We're just about to set off. The Uber's been booked. It'll be in about 5 minutes. We're gonna get an Uber. Here's Chad. We're gonna get an Uber to Blackheath Station. Hopefully we can get as close as possible, which is near the start line. Our start time, I think, is about 9:44. Plan is to meet up with Phodi, who's now on his 5th marathon in 5 days. I believe the last couple of days have been a bit of a struggle. He's averaging around sort of 5 hours 30, 5 hours 40, but he's getting through it. Today's the big finale. The plan is to start the marathon with him, and then I'd hazard a guess that as we all find our rhythm with our running, we'll probably begin to separate. I'm not running for any particular time today, neither is Chad. We're just going to try and enjoy it. We ran it last year. I ran it quite hard and went to a few dark places. So this year, take in the atmosphere, enjoy the run, support Phodi where we can, and represent Marchon and the people that we're running for. Phodi's mum, Ben Greggs, Charlie's been raising some money there, and then also Kenneth is also running and raising some money for Charlotte and her condition. So good to see those guys out there running for great causes. Looking forward to a big day. Hi. Hello, mate. Yeah. Sammy, you can get the front, bruv. Thanks, boss. 2 hours in the car, 90 minutes in the car is no good for my old hips. Right, it's as far as we can get. Whoa! Didn't see you there.
Pretty good chance to get your thoughts and feelings on today.
Thoughts and feelings. I'm a little bit in limbo, see? Whether to run with Phod, sorry Phod if you watch this, whether to run with him or whether to just go. Haven't necessarily been training for a specific time, but last year I had COVID. No excuse. This year I feel good. You never know when these chances might pop up again. So, as the great William Googe says, if you buy a ticket to the dance, you better go and dance. Is that right, Googie? So we'll see how we go. Might spend the first mile or so with Phod, or Coach Plod, we're going to call him from now on, and then see what the pace is like. Probably pull off, chase down the leading pack, go for a sub. If we're going to do it, I'm going to go sub 350 because that's what I hit last year. So we'll see how we get on. So this is probably as far as Sammy can go now. We are at the yellow assembly point. It's 10 to 9. We kick off I think at 9:44. So we'll leave you here. We'll hopefully see you. Where are we going to see you, Sam?
I'm not there. Let's see when you see.
Let's see if this YouTube ends up being any good, shall we? And see you at the finish. Yeah. We go dump our stuff, get warmed up, and then hit the start line. See you in a bit. So we're at the start line. Chad. Time to rock and roll. So we're just cruising into mile 3. Just joined the rest of the pack. Feeling good. Feeling good. I think we set out a little hot. We set out very hot. Unfortunately, Phodi was starting in the red zone. We were in the yellow, so we haven't had a chance to see him, but it's a good vibe. I'm sure he started well. Time to settle in. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Let's go. Just at mile 3. Shadow's cruising. You can't miss him. So 5 miles in. Still nice and cruisy. The pace is comfortable, but quicker than we thought it would. Good to see the streets line with people. We've had a few OM, Chad call outs. Big up. Quick toilet break for Chad. Not sure which one he's in. I think he's been caught a bit short after the start line. Come on, Chad.
There they are.
Here we are.
How are we doing?
We are 12.6 through. We're quite cruisy at the moment. Stop for a KFC in about 2 shits. But no, it's all going good. The atmosphere is awesome. We've had a few people shout us out. OM, the Chad, Marchon, so it's great to see. Everyone's flying. We're seeing someone in the fire outfit, man outfit, a shoe. Incredible occasion. We're doing well. Ready to rumble? Ready to go. Catch the next one.
See you the next one.
Yeah.
So 12 miles done. I've lost Charlie, but we're feeling good. Let's go, champ!
Let's go, champ! Yeah.
Let's go, champ!
Good boy. Good boy.
Hey, brother.
How you doing, man?
The man.
Good.
The man.
Incredible, mate. Great work, brother.
Mile 22 just done. This is the last check-in. Time to get this baby finished. Let's go. Final 1K. Atmosphere's electric. Fucking what? Oh, job done. Here we are. Fucking hell, what a palaver.
Just walked another 6k to get here. It's definitely an ultra.
Literally have walked another 6k to get here. Hello YouTube. You've probably seen a number of my user-generated videos up until this point. We did try and coordinate with Sammy. I think Sammy caught a couple of clips, but it's very difficult given the crowds that line the streets and trying to coordinate with WhatsApp. But we're here, we finished. It's gone very well. Myself and Chad ran the first 18k together. It was a very good experience, a lot longer than we ran together last year. And then I think with distances where you're particularly running for hours, you probably just need to find your pace and kind of settle in and get going from there. So about mile 18 we kissed and said goodbye, and then I kicked on. And then I kicked on. In hindsight, Charlie running that first 18k at that pace probably wasn't the best thing for him because he was plagued with cramps thereafter. I felt really strong actually going into mile 18, which is where last year I hit an absolute brick wall. And between 18 and 20 last year, it was literally the worst place on earth. My mindset as I headed towards mile 18 was, oh shit, this wall is about to be hit, but I came out of mile 20 having not really experienced it, and then the last 6 miles I just put my head down and kicked on. So I think I hit negative splits throughout the whole marathon. Felt very comfortable, felt really good actually. Tried to capture some moments throughout, which was quite difficult, but yeah, onwards and upwards. Chad, any finishing words?
Well, I say we learn some lessons every time. I never really change. The lessons that I learn don't really change me. But it was a fun experience running nearly a half marathon together. Definitely shouldn't have been running that pace, and I knew the wall was coming. Had a couple of toilet breaks. It probably added around 15 minutes to my time, so sub 4 hours.
Well, the first one was probably a good 3-4 minutes, so we'll shave that off my time as well.
Pizza and whiskey the night before probably aren't the right idea either. But we move. Two and two.
A few shout outs just to wrap this up. Shout out Coach Phod. I hope he's finished by now. The plan was to run with him, or at least run a little bit with him, but he was in the red start zone, we were in the yellow start zone, and it was just chaotic at the start, so there was no chance of that happening. And also in hindsight, like I said, running at people's paces is probably not the best strategy over that distance. So Phodi, hope you get through all right. 5 and 5, that is no easy feat, particularly for someone who is, by your own admission, not a runner. So well done, mate. That is a true test of character, test of resilience, and it shows that you are literally ready for anything. So well done, champ. Shout out Kenneth as well, raising money for Charlotte. 2 people very close to the Marchon family. And I think Charlie gave a little shout out to Ben Greggs as well.
Yes.
Raising money there. So we'll try and put the links in the comment section below. Please, those 3 reasons for us running are very, very close to our heart. So if you can donate some money, it'll be much appreciated, and just kind of support those journeys. Shout out to Puma, who kitted us out for the day. Shout out to Hoka, who also kitted me out with some trainers. I was sort of torn between which ones to use, but Puma came up trumps, and it went really well. Anyone else that supported us through this? That's about it, isn't it? Big up the Marchon fam, and big up everyone that showed up today. We definitely heard our names called a number of times, and that means a lot. The atmosphere was incredible. There were some inspirational people running in all sorts of get-ups, costumes and things, so the London Marathon is a very special place. We've been very fortunate now to have 2 places given to us by Flora. Shout out to Flora. So Hey?
Ready 10, the agency.
Ready 10, yeah. So thanks very much, Ready 10 and Flora. Myself and Charlie have been very lucky to get these last 2 places. We did say last year that we're not going to do it again, but here we are. Both times we've had 5 weeks training camp. One of us has probably adhered to it a little bit more than the other. You can probably guess who that is. But that is it. You've come running with us for the London Marathon. High Rocks is next up on the agenda. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, please like, subscribe, do all that stuff. Share it. We love you all. Big up.